We are with Bintu Singh, owner of Clean Spirits company, Terra Verde, Ron Sustainable and Skangram producer. Hello Bintu, how you like Trnava Fest? Is this your first visit here?
This is my first visit here. Yeah. I really like the festival. I think it's nice, cozy, nice people, nice brands here. It looks like people are having a really good time here also. So love it here.
Could you introduce your production to our fans?
Yeah. So a clean spirit is everything about sustainability. We want to try and take mainly the rum category and then try to make that more sustainable. So we do that by choosing the most sustainable distilleries to work with. Then we transport our rums back from the Caribbean only using wind-powered sail ships. And then in the beginning we were using recycled glass bottles. Now we use our own lightweight glass bottles that we got produced last year in a cooperation with a big German glass plant. And then even our labels is made of recycled paper, and we don't coat them. There's no coating on the labels, so our labels are very fragile. So we really try to to take all the steps all the way through the whole chain to make the product as environmentally friendly as possible, and then of course to make some really nice premium products.
Yes, I noticed that your glasses are very light,
Yep.
and that's why a Clean Spirit company name.
Yes, a clean spirit. There's a double meaning in it. It can both mean that you have a clean mind, a clean conscience, a clean spirit. A clean alcohol. So it's all about this double meaning in the words. That's we want to make the world a better place basically, and there's steps you can take when it comes to sustainability. It's difficult. It's not easy to use sail ships, for example. It can be a real pain in the to do things like that. And even the glass bottle project was challenging because we wanted a premium bottle, but it still had to be lightweight. So the engineer from the glass factory also said, okay, so you want the most beautiful, aesthetic beautiful premium bottle, and it also has to be lightweight. Normally, when we do premium bottles, they are heavy. I said, yeah, but you have to find a way, and then compromise maybe a little bit, to make the bottle look good, but it has to be very light.
Is that the bottle more expensive like a regular bottle?
In the beginning, yes, but I think with the next productions we do now, we did all the small changes that we wanted. So I think now it will be a little bit cheaper for us than before, and it's important for us because we spend a lot of money on sail ships and on other things to complete the sustainability. So it's important that we also optimize. When we develop a new bottle, and then we use the savings that we have there to keep the prices down.
Okay, I saw that ships on the pictures. They are nice. They belong to you. It's your ships.
It's not my ships, but I know the owner of the company in the Netherlands. It was three guys who knows each other back from the army, and they came together later in life and decided, they wanted to change the world. So they started by buying one ship, and then they bought another one, and then there are other ships now joining them, and then they are operating the ships, doing a freight crisscross the Atlantic Ocean.
How many ships are now operating?
We have up to now used 4 different ships.
Classic question: what was the first rum you tasted, and how were your rum beginnings?
Okay, so the first rum I ever tasted has been some, a cheap supermarket product. I don't remember what it was, when I was young, like everybody else, But then my whole rum journey started it was a consumer fair in Denmark for luxury items. So there was, luxury within home decorative, for kitchen, for living room, for all that. And then there was also spirits, mainly whiskeys. And I went there with my brother, and we had some whiskeys, and then the guy from one of the stands said, "No, you have to try rum." And said, "No, we're not trying rum." But then at the end of the day, he convinced us to try. And when I tried rum, I just said, "Wow, this is so good." I said, "Why haven't I ever, tried that before?" And then the turning point for me was actually Ron Millonario 15 Solera.
Yeah.
I told Mario here from the festival yesterday also, that it was actually that product really opened my eyes completely. Said rum, this is the way to go.
Okay. And what was your first rum bottling?
Our very first rum bottling was in 2008 or 9 in my old company I used to have. But in a clean spirit, the first bottling was done in 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first one.
The first bottling was with your brother, yeah, right?
Yes, that was, yeah. But the first bottling in a clean spirit was a Run Sustainably 8 year that we bottled in the autumn of 2020.
Okay, Skangram was later.
Skunk rum was in end of 2023 we started. Yeah.
Do you collaborate directly with distilleries or through brokers? Have you developed long-term relationships with certain producers?
We work directly with distilleries. We don't have any middlemen in between, not with sourcing the rum, not with the bottles, and not with anything, because we need to make sure that we have the lowest possible price for the consumers. So we deal directly on everything.
So cooperate with Alcoholes Finos Dominicanos.
For example, yeah.
What's your long-term vision for your brand?
Yeah, the long-term vision is that in the beginning of the company's history, we were focusing a lot on travel retail and the duty-free market. And we built up a very strong presence in Northern Europe. We are on every single ferry line that sails crisscross all the Scandinavian countries, all of them. We are also with some airlines, and we are now also started with Heinemann to get into airports in the duty-free shops there. So I think our duty-free presence is quite big now. Now we put the focus a little bit more domestically again to get more countries on board in Europe.
Are there any exciting new releases or projects coming up our fans should know about?
Always. Actually, we just launched Run Sustainable La Isabella 16 a year which just came into market, also in our new bottle. And the Isabella release is a funny thing because La Isabella is actually a distillery in Dominican Republic, but it's closed today, so it doesn't exist anymore. So when you drink Isabella, it's history you're drinking. And we have the last rums of 15 and 16-year-old that was available. I bought the last of it last year.
I heard that La Isabella has some problem with ecology, but you like ecology, so what's the deal?
No, it was La Isabella was, the official story, I believe, is that they broke some environmental laws in Dominican Republic. They were in the free trade zone, and when you're inside the city, there are some certain laws you have to obey. They broke them, and then unofficially, there's also some rumors that the angel share from the warehouse was a little bit too big. And if you sell too much out of the back door, and don't pay your taxes, then the government shuts you down.
Okay, I wish you all the best. Our fans at our tasting love your products. Thank you for your time. Enjoy Trnava Rumfest. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.